Welcome everyone to a new episode of the Wicked Gnome Show.
The Wicked Gnome Show.
As we have been doing, we want to address the elephants in the room. You know, there's a blue one, there's a pink one, there's a red one, but we're going to address the green one today.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments said, "Oh my God, it's Jeffrey Dahmer." Kenny looks nothing like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, what?
I've always thought of myself as more like a Ted Bundy type, but, you know, I can see comparisons to the Gacy But yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know.
I don't wear glasses. I don't have vaguely blonde hair. I don't look vaguely like Evan Peters. That was kind of insulting.
It is insulting. Yeah, I know.
To compare me to Evan Peters, that's really insulting to him.
Just because you like to eat humans doesn't mean I don't know. That's just so weird. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Do you think you could eat a person?
No, I definitely
me
could not. I have a hard time eating, like, beef, you know?
Beef. I'm so hungry right now. Well, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between and all around. Happy
Ladies,
to have
gentlemen, lend me your rears. Yeah.
Speaking of rears, man, this day has kicked me in the tuchus.
It's kicked me in the
It's not even,
nads.
it's not even over. So,
No.
yeah, this one, I'm just going to tell you right now, folks, it's going to be fast, it's going to be loose, it's going to be wild.
It's going to be crazy.
We're just going to see what we get into. We have added a new little triangle into Wheelie Dan here. Yeah, go ahead and set it up on top. It is a really shitty...
It does resemble the thing you cook fries in, you know?
Yeah,
like
I was
the
thinking a fry basket or like
Yeah.
a steam thing, you know, like
Yeah.
a steam basket. But it is like a
It's like a
vent,
Yeah.
a grate that steam is escaping out of.
Let
Like,
steam off, vent,
Yeah,
vent your
vent.
feelings. Yeah, it's all
Let's
the
get
same
some
realm.
steam out.
Yeah.
Take a steamer, you know, just whatever you need. Just get it off your chest. Let
Yeah.
off some steam here. Take a
We could have
vent
drew
sesh.
a chest, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Cleveland steamer, Cincinnati steamroller. Look those up on Urban Dictionary. But yeah, I say we just jump right into it, get moving and grooving, because we got to do some filming today, baby.
Yes, we do.
Oh, wait, Wheelie Dan, I just got to say, I just really loved your attitude. I think it's improved. I think we'll get a lot of comments about how Wheelie Dan did actually die that day, and that Wheelie Dan is now a replacement.
Whoa.
I want to hedge that off, right?
The conspiracy theorists are out.
Exactly. I know Wicked Gnome Tumblr is going crazy. Shelby is a great moderator over there. So
What's it, Rule 34 or Rule 43?
Rule 34.
Those images on Reddit of us, I don't condone them.
Yeah, except there is one where we'll reach out to you and we'll use that for our Synergy shirt.
That is. Why are we two furries, though, in that? That was really weird.
I think that was just how they drew me. I'm just I'm a hairy gentleman, so, which is nothing like Jeffrey Dahmer. All right, so let's spin the wheel. Get into it. See what kind of trouble. TV and film. Oh, man. Okay, first of all, I want to just mention House of the Dragon. That show slaps.
It does. It's really awesome.
It is so good. The latest episode was juicy. And also, Rings of Power, which I know you're not watching, but it is also getting juicy. It's the second to last episode. So, I mean, just so much crazy good TV. I still haven't finished Welcome to Wrexham, which makes me sad. But it's got the final episode of the season. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Did you have any thoughts on TV and film before I try to play the game with you?
Oh, not really. There are some things. If people are not watching House of the Dragon, you should, because it's really awesome. I think it's going to be better than Game of Thrones. It already feels that way. And get in on it early. And I think that's part of the experience is getting in on it early. I definitely like the week to week basis, whereas like Game of Thrones, I really just binged a lot of it, and then the last season was week to week for me. But being able to start at the beginning and watch the first episode and then wait a week and then watch the second episode, wait a week.
That processing time
It
is
does
so
feel
important.
really good, and compared now to like TikTok's a huge thing, and if you like get some of that content on TikTok of House of the Dragon, people are going to teach you some like little nuances to the characters that you may have missed while you were watching the show. For me, like there was something that Damon did like in last week's episode, and it like compared to the week before episode, and it's like, oh my god, there's like real character growth and the real things that you may miss just when you're watching and stuff. So there's some really cool nuances to the show. So
it's pretty great. I love it. So what I want to do is I want to get Dillon back. He really made me look like a fucking idiot when he gave me some vague movie descriptions. And I really, truly want to screw him over and do the same thing. Although I suspect if he's getting a lot of these, he's already looked at this list, and then I will adjust accordingly.
All right, let's do it.
Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to shag a corpse or a dog over several years.
Twilight.
Okay, yeah, he's already seen this list. Miserable billionaire terrorizes mentally ill man.
Batman. I haven't seen that one, but that's pretty obvious.
God, he's so good.
We did have that bit about the Batman, so that was pretty easy.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
This is a good one. Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventual marriage to politician twice his age.
Can you read it again?
Priest kidnaps child for cult and eventual marriage to politician that is twice his age.
I'm hung up on the cult part.
Maybe like religious cult.
Yeah. I know it's not going to be a horror movie, but like the way it says is a horror movie. I got nothing.
Phantom Menace.
I did think in my head Star Wars. I was like, but I don't remember. I was thinking original trilogy. I was like, this doesn't fit for original trilogy.
Yeah, when they kidnap Anakin.
Yeah.
A family's first Airbnb experience goes very wrong.
I was thinking Paranormal Activity, but they don't have an Airbnb. Cabin in the Woods, maybe? No. No, I don't know.
The Shining.
Oh, okay. I was right in like horror. I had horror, Anyway.
All right, this is a good one. A wisecracking boiler technician teaches high school students to believe in their dreams.
Boiler technician. Is it the Heathers?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street because I don't know if many of the viewers know, I don't like horror movies.
I'm trying really hard to fuck with him.
Yes.
Man's midlife crisis endangers his family and entire city.
It sounds like another Batman movie. It really does. Superman.
The Incredibles.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I'm going to do one more for you because I just know I can get you.
Okay.
A depressed office worker joins a cult and destabilizes the government.
Fight Club.
That's what I'd have thought was good. The Matrix.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay. It's really tough, all right? Sorry that I look like a effing idiot.
I don't feel like that much of an idiot, though, to be honest.
Well, I have deep problems with my self-esteem, so excuse the hell out of me.
That's a whole other podcast.
Yeah, it's just me.
Because I thought about going on that tangent myself and joining you on that train, but then I was like, we should let that go.
I did notice that pregnant pause, and we looked each other deep in the eyes. We both thought, no, let's not get into it here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Spin the wheel.
All right.
Oh, hey, we got Gerald with us.
Yeah,
Good to see.
I put him here, but today's been a rough day for me, so I think I need
Just
a
hold
friend.
on to him, honestly. That is fine. Everything's rocking today. Hydrate. I think we should. It's very important. Cheers, pal. Did you ever have your straw ever get better?
No, it has not. If anything, it's gotten worse. And it's funny you mentioned that because yesterday, Cassie and I, we were sitting on the couch and we were like, should we make dinner now, right? Mm-hmm. And I got up and I grabbed my water bottle by this, and this came out, right? And I was like, it was like slow-mo Matrix style. I grabbed it because I didn't want to be rude to my neighbors below me, and I went like this, and I caught it like this.
Whoa.
I like dead serious. And Cassie looked back, she was like, oh my God. Like, it was a hell of a thing.
There are like 3 greater feelings in the world, and the other ones I think are sexual, than when you grab something before it hits the floor that you've dropped, or that someone else has dropped. That's even better.
You know how this is a tangent, but that's what this podcast is good for, right? Uh-huh. Tangents. And I don't even know if this is even related, but it made me think of it. You know how, like, when you take a sense away, another is heightened, right? Well, I have an eye disorder, and eyelashes grow on the inside of my eyelid, and there are times that my eye like really, really bothers me. And I could think of one time, like one specific time where it was really bothering me, and it was in high school, right? Mm-hmm. And I was walking by a door, and I remember like my eyes were closed and my eyes were bothering me, and I was like doing this, rubbing my eyes, trying to make it like all better. And I was walking by a door, and the door is about to be open, and this was like between periods, so it was really, really loud. But I remember my mind focused on the door, and it opened, and I got out of the way, and I just missed it. And like I like vividly remember that experience, and I just like.
It really is weird though, because you don't kind of understand that until you're in that situation where you're like, I can feel this or smell. I mean, the human body is incredible.
Yeah, that is crazy. All right, let's move on.
Wow, yeah. Spin the wheel. Roll a character. Nice.
We have to do.
This is
Digby small squat.
No. Diddly bow squat.
Diddly bow squat, yes.
So in our campaign, we have decided that there will be a 3rd character accompanying, possibly even a 4th character if Ned wants to jump in. A 3rd character tagging along with Jalissa Fawn and Sean Fawn.
Yep.
And it is Diddly bow squat.
Diddly bow squat. I really hope he's a gnome.
The gnome wizard.
Yes. That would just fit so perfectly, to be honest.
It would indeed.
Okay. Let me get my camera.
We're getting so good at this, too, so, like...
Yeah, last time was definitely way more smooth than the first time.
It was a lot easier to edit, too.
Diddly bow squat. Please, Mr. Bow Squat is my father.
All right, Diddly bow squat. We are going to... we need to get... race, and then class, and then scores. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll a D8, which I have my... Check out this really sick dice, like, box I got. That's sick. That's sick as hell. So we have a D8 for our races. 1, the very first one.
That's a dwarf, I believe.
Okay, honestly, that's fine.
You
just want to say gnome, though, because fuck it, and we make the rules?
No, let's go with dwarf. I think dwarf works for Diddly as well. I was just thinking someone short in stature. Mm-hmm. And dwarf, halfling, gnome. Diddly. Those are all.
All right, so we got dwarf for Diddly. And then we need to roll a D12 for the classes.
Yes, sir.
Ready? 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Paladin.
Nope.
What? 1, 2,
I mean, it
3,
would have
4,
to be.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought that was something different because we got Paladin for...
We got Paladin last time.
Yeah,
Yes.
Paladin for John Fawn.
Oh, wait.
Sean Fawn.
We rolled a 4 and we got Paladin.
Oh, no. You know what it was? I remember because I edited it. It landed on 7 like this, and I thought it said 4.
Oh.
So you wrote
yes.
4, and you're like, wait, that's a 7, you fucking idiot. So yeah, we're totally right. We 4 and 7, man. We struggle with those. All right,
It's been a long day, guys. You have to understand.
It's been a long... Since we have released this podcast, it has been a very long month.
Yeah, it has
week.
been.
2 months? Fuck.
It's been
1 week. Okay, since you copywritten me, we kind of sped through it last time, but essentially what we do is we roll 4d6s, and we take out the lowest one to get our scores. So I'll roll if you want to roll
Can I
it.
get
You can get the pen. All right, so looks like we have 6, 6, 5, and 4, so that's a really good roll.
That
so
is a
that's
really
12,
good.
17.
17.
Okay. 5, 4, and 4. So 8 and 5 is 13, right? Yes.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Moving right along. 5 and 5 and 4, which is 14.
These are some good rolls.
I know, dude. All right, let's keep them high. 5 and 3 and 2, 10. It's not so bad.
It's not a negative score.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh shit, that one's not good.
7 and 3, 10.
10.
Another 10.
Another 10. All right, how many rolls do I gotta do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more.
All threes.
9.
9. Ew, poopy.
All threes? That's
All
wild.
threes. Man, what does that mean? Am I a magician?
Oh my god. All right. So because Sean and Diddley are both paladins, we can kind of go the same way. But maybe, okay, he's got really high strength. Let's put this as his charisma. We'll say Diddley's more charismatic.
Okay. I could see. I could honestly see that.
Yeah, for sure, Z's, right?
Yeah, for sure, Z's.
Okay. I think Diddley is more wise than...
I agree.
So we're going to do that one. But I think intelligence is still really low.
Then I think we go 14 strength, 13 con, 10 dexterity.
Yep.
Man. Just nailed the fuck out of that.
These are some really good characters.
Yep, we got Diddley Bow Squat, Sean Fawn, and Jalissa Fawn is on the other side.
If the people who are doing the Rule 34 drawings of us, if they want to draw our characters, hey, we would absolutely love that.
I might steal Diddley Bow Squat now.
You like them? You like?
I mean, I like them.
I think
they're pretty
you
cool.
could do a really good voice for them too.
I'm thinking like a Cajun dwarf or something. This is Blanche Devereaux. Oh,
Wow.
Man.
That was good.
Okay,
We're
that was
getting
a
the
good
hang
roll.
of that. You
Yeah,
know
we
what
are,
I
we
mean?
are, we are,
We're
we are.
definitely getting the hang of that.
I gotta get the hang of my shirt.
Oh, jeez. Hanging it up.
Oh.
That was dumb. That was completely dumb.
Director's cut. All right,
Okay.
so we know where we're starting with this one. If you've seen last episode, which we'll put a card here, or maybe we won't. Fuck, this shit's hard to do. We got in a big Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon loophole.
Yeah.
And it
Rabbit
was,
hole.
Yeah, rabbit hole. And it was very crazy, but we got out of it.
Yeah, we did.
It is one of my secret skills that I have thought about a little bit too much, or I have spent a lot of time kind of doing that.
You've been frying the bacon for a long time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I never get lost in the bacon. But so that kind of led to us deciding we need to make a movie with Cameron Diaz
And Kevin Bacon. Yeah, we're going to take the degrees and turn it to 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just 100%. You guys were in a film together. So what is this movie going to be? You're always really good with coming up with these director's cuts.
So I think it needs to be like a rom-com action movie kind of
I was
thing.
thinking the same thing.
Yes.
Like Day and Night, who
Yes,
Cameron Diaz was in.
I was literally thinking Day and Night.
All right,
too.
so then how do we riff off Day and Night? Hearn, Bacon, and Diaz. What if it's like a... it's just called Bacon and Diaz.
Oh my God. Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
He's a chef at a
always chefs with
fancy like breakfast restaurant.
Okay.
It's like a 5-star restaurant, but it's for breakfast only.
Mm-hmm.
And she's on vacation. She goes in there and she like locks eyes with him. She falls in love with him, but he's actually like a secret agent.
Yes.
And he's like undercover.
That's
this
why
whole
it's
time.
only breakfast, because he's got to be at breakfast, and then the rest of the day he's doing secret agent
Exactly.
stuff.
Exactly.
But then that's kind of in turn, because he's doing secret agent stuff. He's like, guys, I've got to be up at 6 a.m. cooking biscuits and shit. Like, I got to get going.
Yeah.
Can
He
we
like
wrap
uses
this
a
up?
frying pan sometimes too. Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, I hate it when work creeps into my other work. Hate it when work creeps into my personal life. Bang! But I do think that'd be funny if he's like, yeah, he's tied up or something. Guys, can we wrap this up? I gotta make omelets in 30 minutes.
Yeah. I got a few eggs to crack.
And at the end of the movie, they're sitting. At the end of the movie, it's like crazy. Like they almost die. And it's like right before the restaurant is about to open or something. And they just end sitting in that restaurant. Like their hair's all fucked. They got burn
I think
marks
he has
on
to
them.
blow
They're
up
just
the
like,
restaurant he like it starts a grease fire and then like
Yes.
the place explodes and
And that's-
he's bringing her out,
Yeah, and I think that's how they end, is they're sitting like outside on the porch or something. Yeah, like at a table. And they're like, and they like start to eat breakfast or something.
Yeah.
Like all that's left is like some croissants. And he's like, well, yeah, and they eat.
and she's like, oh, these are pretty good. Yeah.
And she says something. She's got what's another breakfast pun? Like, sausage. Oh, man.
This is how the sausage is made.
We almost got scrambled there. Bacon. Oh, she's got to say something about bacon very clear.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take some bacon with that. You know, you got any bacon left over? That's what Cameron Diaz sounds.
You can pork me.
That's the title of the movie. What is the movie called?
Porked.
Like punked, like
Yeah.
PORK''D.
Yeah.
Oh man, is this? I feel like we just made a softcore porno. We're a hardcore porno.
Porco.
Pork and dumplings. Pork and
Beans.
Pork and Diaz.
That's
It's got to be something about like love and bake, like
Yeah.
love and love and spy.
all is fair in love and eggs.
Yeah, breakfast and sausage or something. What if it's just called sausage?
Breakfast in bed. Something like
Oh,
that.
that's it. Or breakfast in death.
Oh. Death do us a part of that pancake. Death do us a pancake? I don't know.
Man, okay, it's really hard for me to, like, if we don't settle on one in editing, it is fucking murder. So we have to decide, what's it going to be called? I think it should be called Love and Breakfast.
Yeah, Love and Breakfast.
Love and Breakfast.
Yeah.
And it's got Kevin Bacon, Cameron Diaz in it. Who is the villain? Because I feel like, I want to say Val Kilmer, because I just think it'd be funny, but he was already the villain in MacGruber, so.
I think Nick Kroll.
He's just Simon the Devious, his character.
You really are the most
devious bastard in all of Paris. Because I imagine it's in Paris for some reason.
That is true. Yeah, I can
But it
see
really
that.
should be just like Asheville, North Carolina. You know, like somewhere we just haven't seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, love it. Well, it's okay. So this is Love and Breakfast, our
It's
director's
like
cut
the
movie.
cover of Love and Basketball, but instead of a basketball he's holding, it's a frying pan. It's for sure just a frying
And it
pan.
would be vaguely similar to Braveheart. Brave Fart.
Yeah.
It's because it's what I got in Photoshop, you know? It's
Yeah.
kind of-
We stick with the hot hand.
Yeah.
The hot stove hand.
Play the hits, man.
The hot stove is also a good.
The hot stove is pretty good.
Yeah.
Love and hot stoves. I'm still leaning towards sausage. Oh, love and sausage.
Eggs, bacon, and toast.
Eggs Benedict Arnold.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's the whole thing. Nick Kroll is like his sous chef, and he's really like a secret agent, or like a criminal mastermind.
Ooh,
And the whole thing is he's trying to
undermine them.
So, well, yeah, and he's maybe trying to do something with the restaurant.
Okay.
Did we just make Ratatouille though?
No. Ratatouille's about him cooking.
Okay, that's the thing though. Kevin Bacon can't actually cook, and Cameron Diaz voices a rat that controls Kevin Bacon as he cooks. Boom! Eat that one, Disney. Okay, no, it's fine. Well, all the other stuff.
Ratatouille's good.
Ratatouille. I just recently watched it.
We don't need to recreate that.
Yeah. Why, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that was good. That was a really good one. Oh,
we
man.
really flexed our creative muscle.
We
on
really
that one.
did.
Yeah.
God. Sing creative boner. Games, baby.
So I've been playing a lot of the new FIFA.
New FIFA 23. I refuse to pay full price for video games, so I have not played that yet.
It's been good. It's been very fun. Can't wait to play more later. You know. I've also been playing Grounded, which is
I hear that's really good.
Like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but video game, and you're in the backyard as a little kid, and you're running around, and it's like a survival game. So you're build a base out of like grass and stuff like that, and you fight bugs, and the spiders are really, really scary and terrifying. And if you build a base too, and you like at some point if you kill like a spider, you'll get a notification, and it's like the orb weavers are on their way to get revenge. And it's like the most terrifying thing ever. Like the music changes, and it's like super crazy and whatnot.
It's kind of fucked up.
But it's really fun. Like mosquitoes are hell. Like they're fast, and they're like pecking at you. Oh, it's crazy.
That's like the bugs in Fallout, and like the spiders in Skyrim always scared the shit out of me. Like they're not that hard to kill, but damn, they get
I know. There is an arachnophobia mode that you can change like the look of the spiders, so they're not so menacing. So yeah, that is pretty nice. But yeah.
What a time to be alive, you know?
Yeah, it is.
I've been watching my wife Casey play a lot of Dreamlight Valley, the Disney game that just came out, and it's like a mix of Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. It's just super sick. Gerald loves it so much. But yeah, it's been really fun to just like watch that and hear all the music. Listen, this is my fucking show, okay? You're not gonna take this away from me. So yeah, Dreamlight Valley's been really fun to watch and hear. Yeah.
What Disney characters are in the game?
A lot of them. A lot of the villains are in there too, which is cool. You got like Kristoff. Mickey, Goofy.
Mickey is a villain.
Remy is in it from.
Is Remy in it?
Yeah,
I was really gonna ask if
you kind of help him build a restaurant.
Spoilers, that's cute.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is the Little Mermaid in it?
I don't know. I don't think she's got that far.
What color is her skin?
Whatever fucking color it wants to be, because that's just the way the world works. And this is the hill I will die on. If you fucking give two shits about the color of a fucking person's skin, you're a rotten piece of fucking shit.
It
feels so much better. I don't even have to land on Vent now. If I land on Vent, I'm going to go on a 30-minute tirade about how you're a shitty person. Go ahead.
Are there Star Wars stuff in it because Star Wars is now Disney?
There is a weird, crazy lightsaber fight. No, there's not.
Okay. Marvel stuff?
It's like Disney print. It's like no.
It's Disney princess stuff.
I mean, yeah, like what?
Lion King.
I don't know. I'm like watching this in passing. Like,
man.
And I mean, there's like Ursula, Mother
Bugs
Gothel,
Life. Toy Story.
Pixar.
Oh, but you said Ratatouille, so that's Pixar.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, I just think
Lightning McQueen.
Merlin's in there from.
Yeah, sword in your hand.
Yeah, so I don't know. She's kind of working up in the game, but I think like classic Disney characters, but like Kristoff is also there. So,
what about Olaf?
I haven't seen Olaf yet, but Wally's in there. It's really cute.
Oh,
Wally has been a real highlight in that game. I know. So yeah, it's been a fun one. It's fun to also see her get back into video game. Every now and then she just like dives headfirst into video game, like hyper focuses on it, and it's always just kind of like fun to see her excited about.
Yeah.
The game.
Very sweet. Very cool. All right, let's
Wheelie.
keep it moving.
If he lands on Vent right now, it's gonna be a bad call. Games.
I thought it was going to be twice.
Oh, mystery space. So, full disclosure, sometimes we pull out the mystery box, sometimes we don't. It's a mystery. You're just going to have to see what we do. But Dylan's got a really cool idea for the mystery space today, so he's going to ask me some awkward...
First date questions.
Because this is our first date.
This is kind of funny, a funny segue, but the question is, have you ever fancied, I guess they're British, fancied, have you ever fancied a cartoon character?
Yep.
If so, who?
Lola Bunny.
That's fair.
I mean, like several, but like Lola Bunny. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we're watching Space Jam, and I'm like, I don't know what everything is going on there, but I know that I have a crush on this bunny.
I like, there's like so many, like, easy answers. Okay, Raven from Teen Titans, the Hex Girls from that Scooby-Doo movie.
The blue-haired Kanker sister from Ed, Edd n Eddy?
No.
Oh,
The girl, I think her name is Sam from Sam Manson from Danny Phantom. I have a type. You can just guess.
yeah.
I guess maybe. I wouldn't say that. I was gonna.
No, I'm going that one altogether. But yeah, I mean, like that's when you're talking about like as a kid, and you're just like seeing all you. I mean, I don't know. You kind of develop your interest based on
what you see around you.
What you see and what you're watching. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like just looking up more of these.
Just over here thinking about Lola Bunny. Man, the one that got away. Lola, if you're out there, we should have some coffee sometime.
What's the longest amount of time you would leave food on the floor before it was too late to eat? I live and die by the 5-second rule.
I live and die by the 5-second rule until the 10-second rule takes over. We're talking a maximum of if I know that it's been over like 20 seconds, it's not happening. But you know what I mean? If I'm like cutting and I'm like, oh shit, and I get to it within like 18 seconds, I might still eat it. But it's usually a 10-second rule kind of vibe for me.
So now that I'm thinking about it, I think I have a different rule depending on what the item is.
Yeah.
So let's say if it's a burger, like a soft, soft item of food, I'm gonna go with a lower amount of time.
Yes, 100%.
If I drop an Oreo on the floor, I'm gonna have like in a longer period of time.
I dropped a Pringle like section on the floor yesterday, and I was like, it wasn't on there for long, but cat hair, man, that shit is just like
that's true.
It's
if
like
you do have a
mid-fall.
pet,
It's like
if you do have a pet, it does kind of ramp up that time.
But I did eat it off the floor yesterday. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
I wasn't. I'm apologizing to the viewers, to my parents. I'm sorry I am the way I am.
If you had to pick one song to perform at karaoke, what would you choose?
If anybody knows me, if anybody's done karaoke with me, you know what my karaoke song is. Here I Go Again by Whitesnake.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. It's mine.
I like to pick a Journey song because I know a lot of them pretty well, but I don't want to pick Don't Stop Believing because I am of the mindset that it's a little overplayed. I would like to do like Love and Touch and Squeezin', but there is a time, there's a whole section where I'm just going na 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 na.
Yeah. I always pick songs that have like crazy long guitar solos, and I'm always just like,
you could just pick Tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah. We're doing weird questions.
Yeah, I mean, this is
what
getting weird.
famous figure do you find attractive that most people aren't into?
I just don't know. Like
Helen Mirren, I would say that.
She's 100% attractive. Like, I mean, maybe that's just an us thing, but like we're into it. Like, hey, Helen, you want to come on this podcast and just like sit and talk to us? And we're like, yeah. So awkward first date questions. Not as hot as Lola Bunny, but Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I really.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
No, she's a very attractive lady.
I think we just also have the same interest too.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
fair, but I mean like I would say most people are like, oh, she's very beautiful. Like if you're a fucking actress in
Yeah,
Hollywood,
if
you're pretty
if
much
you're a
pretty.
famous figure, you're probably.
But
good
like I don't
looking.
know, like Rebel, like Wilson, like 100%. I think she's beautiful.
I just don't
like,
like
I
her
mean,
personality, so
Yeah,
I find her
Amy
very,
Schumer, like no one,
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
like I would rather spend an entire day talking to that red Solo cup over there.
Hey.
But Amy, hit us up if you want to be on this podcast. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like it's hard to say like gauge attractiveness. I'm not a big fan of doing that. But like I mean, I don't know. I think like Jack Black is like cute, like it's kind of, you know what I mean? Like people would be like, nah, I mean he's like a little, but
I did see a TikTok where like people were like Jack Black is hot. So maybe that's not a hot take.
I'm just sitting over here looking at this man titty hanging out, and I'm like, man, maybe I got it.
He does have that quote in the one movie. I don't remember what it's from, but he's like, sometimes hotties are uglies on the inside, and sometimes uglies are hotties on the inside, and then sometimes hotties on the outside are hotties on the inside too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what movie that's from. Is that Shallow
Hal?
Hal?
It
sounds like a Shallow Hal.
Maybe Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
I did kind of think School of Rock, but I'm like, I don't remember him being that philosophical.
Oh my god, it actually might.
He
be.
does talk to the one girl about being chunky. Remember, he's like, you know who also has a little bit of a weight problem? Me. And then he was also talking about like Aretha Franklin because she can, belt out a tune.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
School of Rock's a great film.
it is.
I saw it in a drive-in movie theater.
Did you?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Would you prefer ride on a roller coaster or a haunted house roller coaster?
Haunted house.
Roller coaster.
100%. I would. So I have thought about if I had to chop my own manhood off or ride a roller coaster. It would be a consideration.
You don't like roller coasters?
I don't like anxious experiences.
I love roller coasters.
But it also is sort of like that lack of control. Like I can run the fuck away from a haunted house, and I have several times. But but yeah, I can't once I'm in the roller coaster, I'm in it and I can't get out of it until it's over. And that just does not sit well with me. It's kind of like a claustrophobia thing.
Okay.
But yeah, not a big fan. We found my thing that I'm not into.
Okay. Last question. How many Cheetos do you think you could fit in your mouth at one time?
Honestly, if you look at the serving size for a goldfish, it's 53 crackers. How the fuck's there 53 in the bag? But
Now, here's the thing, Kenny. I was picturing it where your mouth is kind of open. Is it a Chubby Bunny situation, or is it they're coming out like cigarettes?
It's stuffed full. And here's the thing: are we talking puffy Cheetos or crunchy Cheetos? Because my preference is 100% crunchy Cheetos.
I was not even considering puffy. I was thinking the crunchy, the small, thin.
Agreed. I think we can agree that.
I think when people think of Cheetos, I'm not neglecting puffs. I like puffs.
Yeah, puffs are good.
But I think when
if we're talking about the official Cheeto,
the quintessential Cheeto,
yeah, the official Cheeto of Wicked Gnome Media is the crunchy Cheeto.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think I could fit 86 crunchy Cheetos in my mouth at once.
Oh, I was gonna go with 7.
7 crunchy.
That's a lot of crunch in my mouth.
One of us is trying to win the prize here. Okay, it's clearly me. Helen, reach out to me and not Dillon.
We've also established I am not a huge crunchy food guy, but I do like crunchy Cheetos. So it's a toss up.
You and this microphone.
I know, we're gonna have a date.
He's rubbing it all over your titties. Wheelie, baby.
The pitch.
We had a really good pitch idea. We just talked about it. And it was actually funny because I think us talking about the pitch led to our director's cut movie. What do you think about it, Gerald?
What was the idea again?
So the pitch that we have is a restaurant that looks like a fancy 5-star fucking Michelin star restaurant, right? Where you go and sit down and you get a 3-course meal. and it's very like everybody speaks like shitty French. They're like, oh, hello, how are you?
It's almost
And-
borderline offensive.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we could make the name also somehow offensive, that would be funny. But they come out
Bon appetit.
each
That's
of
the
your
name.
core. Yeah. But it's like spelled really shitty.
Yeah. Bone, B-O-N-E.
Apple teeth.
Yeah, bone apple teeth. Yeah.
So they come out with your courses, and you go to cut into your salad, but it's fucking cake. Okay? And so you're like, what the fuck? Oh my God, it's cake. Ah, that's disgusting. Oh, well, it's really good cake. And they bring out your whatever, your next course. You go to take a bite of your sandwich. Oh, it's a bite of fucking cake. Your sandwich looks like a real sandwich, but it's cake. And then they bring out the dessert after a while, and you're like, oh my God, finally, a slice of cake.
An actual cake.
That's
oh my
not
God,
what I
that's-
want.
Yeah.
You go to cut into it, and it's a fucking taco
Yeah.
pie or something.
Yeah.
It's like a meat pie. You're like, God damn it, it's going to blow
How did
your
they get
whole mind.
beef stew? You know, like, that's so crazy.
Yeah, you cut into the cake and just a bunch of beef stew like pops out of you, molten, burns your skin. So we talked about that as a funny restaurant idea. We also, what was the other thing though, that like the other twist on it?
Oh, I think it was just like it's a play on the is it cake thing, like
Yes,
you know.
but also like, is it what you ordered?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So you go to put in your order, but that's
Oh,
not what you
I'll
want,
have
and
a-
it's also cake.
I'll have a beef Wellington.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
It's not beef Wellington, and it's also cake.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like.
It's kind of like Dick's Last Resort. You're not getting a good experience. Why would you even come here?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the title of the restaurant. Is why would you even come here?
Yeah. The title of the restaurant.
Yeah.
The name of the restaurant.
What
The title of
name,
the movie restaurant.
Name of the movie.
Movie restaurant
Title of
title.
the movie. I think title works. And if I'm satisfied that I can give a middle finger to Dillon in post production, I will put the definition of title right here, and compare it to the definition of name.
What's your title?
Mister.
You sounded like Lemon Grab for a second.
Unacceptable. Adventure Time creeps in a little
it
bit
does.
in
It
the
always
show.
does. It's always
So yeah, I think that's a pretty good pitch. I think we have some good ideas in the restaurant. If this whole thing doesn't work out,
we're going restaurant.
we're opening a restaurant. And fuck it, if it does work out, we'll probably have a more success opening a restaurant.
I think what we should do is, if this this ship takes off, right, and it goes to the moon, we launch a product line that we're going to sell in like Walmart and Target, and it's a package, and you open it up and you're like, oh my God, it's cake, and then you eat it, and then it's beef Wellington.
But it smells like farts.
I guess it could smell like farts. I was going to say it should smell like cake too, you know.
No, it smells like beef Wellington.
Okay.
Is it cake or is it beef Wellington?
The cake is always the presentation.
Okay, gotcha.
What is inside is up in the air. They may get a taco, they may get beef Wellington, they may get beef stew.
Exactly. It
They
looks like
also
cake.
may get chicken parm. We don't know.
Yeah, they don't know what it is until they cut open, and it
cake.
all smells like beef Wellington.
It's always beef Wellington, but it's also always cake.
That's the name of the restaurant.
Wicked Gnome beef Wellington.
Wicked Gnome Wellington.
Wellington Gnome.
Wellington Gnome. He's gonna be the gnome. Oh hell yeah. Okay, so Ned, you've got to play Wellington Gnome.
I think Wellington Gnome, it would be funny if he wasn't a gnome too.
Yeah. 100%.
Alrighty, let's get to it.
Let's spin the wheel. Music racks. Oh my gosh, we gotta break out the old Spotify's for this
So,
one. Oh, actually, a really good one.
I have a good one too, and I showed you this earlier. Actually, this is kind of a twofer. It's not only a music rack, but it's also a movie rack. Pop star, never stop, never stopping. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
But it's
believe
Pop
I've
Star.
never seen that.
It's the Andy Samberg Lonely Island movie. It is very, very good. It's hilarious, and the songs in the movie are just the funniest songs in any movie ever. The song the Osama bin Laden song, the song Humble.
Yeah.
They're all just so good. I highly recommend that and the album that goes along with it.
I recently was listening to a band that Casey told me about from one of her coworkers, whose husband used to be the bassist for this band.
Oh my God,
it's called Keeps, and I've been listening to their album Brief Spirit from 2016, and it's just really good. It's kind of got like indie chill vibes. It's kind of that precursor to like some weird like the 80s stuff that is like popping now, right? Yeah. And it's just really good. I really thoroughly enjoy it. And they're a smaller band, so check them out. Keeps. It's like the hair loss thing,
Yeah.
which is I was like, why have I heard that before? But yeah, that's what it is.
Targeted ads.
Yeah. The fuck you talking about? I don't have a bald spot. I don't have a bald spot in a man titty. Leave me alone. I look nothing like Jeffrey Dahmer.
This is a follow-up to another follow-up. So, Turnover, again, they have new music out, relatively new. I don't know if it's 2021 or 2022, but they have a song called Plant Sugar, and it's really, really good, really catchy, and that's a newer song of theirs.
Booger sugar?
Booger sugar?
Does plant sugar refer to booger sugar, which is cocaine?
No.
Okay.
No.
My other recommendation, Casey and I just recently went on a trip to Grand Haven, Michigan, and it was gorgeous. Loved our Airbnb, or not our Airbnb. We had an actual bed and breakfast, and it was awesome. The Looking Glass Beachfront Inn. Shout out to Brian. Made some amazing breakfast.
Hey, Brian.
And hey, our coworker, Brian.
He's not watching this.
Yeah, watch our show.
Neither Brian is watching.
So anyways, on the way up, somehow we got on, because we were the Weird Al movie. Weird, the Al Yankovic story.
God, I want to watch
The
that
trailer
so bad.
looks so hilarious.
I want to watch it so
So
bad.
we watched that trailer right before we left, and we were just kind of on it. And then Casey, like, her brother had a couple Weird Al albums. So we listened to some Weird Al and, like, Running with Scissors. And, like, shit's just really good. And he's just a really good, like, musician.
He's talented. He's very talented. Didn't he go to the Juilliard School of Music?
Fuck, I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know. I think he is like classically trained.
Yeah, but
he's
go
awesome.
listen to some Weird Al.
I don't know where to watch it. Like the movie. Like is it out? I know it's not going to be in theaters. I know it's going to be a streaming thing.
Yeah.
But is it out? And where can I fucking find it?
I don't know.
I want to watch
I'll
it so
figure it
bad.
out.
Looks
We'll
really
watch
good. Daniel Radcliffe, very cool.
I mean, it's obviously, it's one of those like biopics. It is just 100% not true in any way, shape, or
It's
form.
like a
and it's
mockumentary
so funny.
that he makes about himself, and that's
so good.
That's what makes it even better.
It is so fucking good. That he's got the song Albuquerque. It's like a 12-minute long song, and it's just like that perfect vein of like self like deprecating humor. It's just so funny. I love it.
Very awesome.
Love it. So those are my music recs.
Yeah.
Keeps, Brief Spirit, that album, and then Running with Scissors by Weird Al. Go listen to those. Yeah, don't actually run with scissors though, because that's a terrible idea.
That's not a actual recommendation. It's a music recommendation.
We haven't landed on Fight Night, and we've landed on Fight Night for the last like 3 or 4 episodes.
Something's got to give,
I know. I say we spin it one last time and see what we got. Music recs.
Oh my God.
Oh my, shut up. Hydrate. That's where we got to leave it, folks. Cheers. You don't cheers me?
We already did it, though. We already hydrated, so that's why
It seems like a floating space.
Yeah.
All right, well, one more?
One
okay,
more.
fuck it.
We didn't even get the steam.
Quick draw.
What a good way to end.
What a good way to end.
No, I drew last time because I drew Nandor, right?
No, but then I drew another one, too.
Because I think we did run it back. I think we had run it back.
Yeah. Go ahead, get your phone out, and I'll draw something.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with... Okay.
person.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get crazy with this. I got all this paper, and I'm gonna do like some sultry eyebrows. Oh, look at these eyes. Oh.
Is it Helen Mirren?
Yes, 100% Helen Mirren.
He said
Oh
sultry eyebrows, and I
All right,
immediately knew.
here's what I was gonna draw because it is totally Helen Mirren. I was gonna do her little bob hair, you know, like a little bob head, and then maybe like some big lips. Oh, I'm Helen Mirren. My hair looks like it's thinning, but you know she's old. And I was gonna do something like Satan. I was gonna do like flames, you know.
As in hot, yeah.
No, well, that, but also like
We're going to hell because we think.
also in hell in Mirren.
Yeah.
Hell, and then like you know in like a mirror or something, you know.
Oh yeah, that's. That looks. Whoa! Oh
my god,
no.
this is a children's show. It's actually not made for kids. YouTube makes me say that. Awesome, man. Like we said, it's gonna be a fast and crazy loose one. Gerald says hello.
No, he says goodbye. You
hello and
say
goodbye.
Hello.
I say goodbye.
I say copyright strike.
Awesome. Well, everybody like and subscribe. Do all the mumbo jumbo with the follows and all that. Go to Facebooks and Instagrams.
Do all the things.
We also are going to start releasing some shorts and some random little clips from the episodes.
Yeah, we hope you guys liked our fake advertisement. They are not a sponsor.
They're not a sponsor, and our ad for this company is similar to a company that exists, but it's not actually this company, so it should fly under parody law, so hope we don't get sued.
Parody law. Yes. Dumb Starbucks.
In the name of Weird Al.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, everybody have a great day, a smooth EL brain, and we'll catch you on the next one.
So you guys make sure to subscribe.
Yep. Sub. Bye. Woo, baby. Let's go.
Smooth your brain.